Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Essence. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about something in the astral. It's something I mentioned in one of my previous videos before, where I taught people my astral projection technique. And for those of you who are just joining in or, haven't seen that video, so I have said that before you actually start your official astral projection, like once you get to the astral, you must summon a well, and you must take all negativity that you're holding on to, any negative thoughts or situations that may have happened to you that day, ball them up into a chi ball of negative energy, toss them down the well, seal it, and then make it vanish. I want to elaborate on that for clarity, because it is something that can turn into a problem if not properly utilized. So I like to call the well of darkness, and that is because that's where all the darkness is put from within you. Negative energy, hatred, sadness, anything negative that has clung to you that day is what you put into the well. Where does the well go? And where does the negative energy go once you put it in? And why do we have to seal it afterward? Well, the well goes all the way down to the lower astral planes, which are where the negative and lower vibrational spirits reign, like demonic entities, low vibrational human spirits, people who died with low vibrational spirit energy and therefore could not ascend, so they're basically in limbo. And also other beings such as what I've read in some of my astral projection books. Nothing I've ever encountered before, but they're called blind guides. They're people who want to help. They're spirits that want to help you, but they're not very good at it. And they're not very high vibrational, so they're called blind guides. Because they can lead you astray. So, when I was reading one of my books about astral projection, they talked about the well and its purpose, and to not even look down in it, because you might draw something by giving it attention up through the well. When we get rid of the negative energy, we prevent it from tainting our experience in the astral world, because any negativity or lower vibrational energy that is attached to us during an astral projection can weaken our higher vibrations, prevent us from having a full experience, and also draw negative entities to us. They could also drag us down lower into the lower planes where we do not want to be, potentially risking a Klingon, a spirit that may follow us back to our bodies. Now, there's a lot of things in place to prevent this, but like our auras, as long as our mental state is in a good spot and our energy is at least somewhat vibrational, our aura should be good enough to block anything from attaching to us. But we release this negative energy just to prevent that whole thing. And we seal the well because something could come up. Now, I don't know if it was necessarily from the well itself, but one time when I went to the astral, I pictured the garden, and in the middle of the garden was a gazebo area where I usually have the altar. But at one point, there was like this dark shadow spirit there. It was like the silhouette of a person, like a dark shadow. And I got a little nervous because I'm like, well, that's not supposed to be here. So I remember I drew a pentagram in front of me for protection, and I summoned the holy white light to just douse the area in this cleansing light, and it disappeared. And luckily, nothing like this has happened before. This was back when I was first starting astral projection. So it might have been from the well. Maybe I let something out. Maybe I didn't seal it good enough. Or maybe I didn't release all my negative energy. I don't know. But when you enter the astral sanctuary, which is your specific spot, it's like a safe space in the astral to go whenever you're done or you're just beginning your astral projection. It's like home base. And in this home base, you're supposed to feel completely safe. No negative energy should be able to get in. The well of darkness, while you may summon it like at a moment's notice just to get rid of this negative energy, it's not a permanent part of the sanctuary. So as soon as you throw your negative energy in and seal it, you just make it disappear. And it will stay sealed as long as you still have the seal on. Now, when I seal it, so I ball up my energy, I throw it down, and I don't even look. I don't even look at what's down there. I've caught glimpses before, and it's like this dark, shadowy smoke. And it's just creepy. You get a very bad vibe if you stare too long into it. So I don't even bother. And then I picture a metal seal sealing the top, and then I picture these large screws going into the seal, helping to seal it more for extra protection. And then I just picture it disappearing, and it just dissolves into nothing. The well of darkness is a good thing. It's a waste disposal unit for negative energy because you can't fully get rid of negative energy. Negative energy is neither created or destroyed. It is transferred. Any kind of energy is neither created or destroyed. It is transferred to another source. Energy itself is neutral in nature, out in nature. It is only when it reaches a subject or a subject uses it like in the form of magic, whether it's positive or negative. It is transferred into one of those either higher vibrational or lower vibrational frequencies. But you can't exactly destroy it. You're basically just transferring it back to the lower planes, where it will be. And that's all there is to it. But it is definitely something that you should be careful with, because it can cause something to get out in your astral sanctuary. And it's a safe space. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But I've never had any incident besides that shadow creature, and I don't even know if it was from the well or not, but I haven't seen it since. Thank God. But that's pretty much it. I wanted to talk about the well of darkness because it is an important aspect of the astral. And I want you guys to be very careful when you do astral project. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And have a safe and prosperous astral projection, everybody.